Namaskar, everybody. I am sitting here near the Gangas in Rishikesh right now, and love from Swami premzosh. I am the creator of Brahmasmi, Immortality Criteria's quantum education system as premzosh. UYSR. So U is unconsciousness, Y is yoga, S is spirituality, and R is religion. So here I am here to put a little bit of awareness of what is going on in the world, because I can see the European and Western people, they think they are very clever, and in the last 1 year to 2 years, and definitely from last 1 year, I found that they are making a big show. They are making a big issue out of orgasm. The word orgasm, yeah, because they make a big issue out of women orgasm, definitely, and they also make a big issue out of men's orgasm. This is not an issue at all, my dear friends. This is not a physical orgasm, has got no issue at all. Orgasm, physical, it is anyway, it happens by itself, because we have plenty of energy. We have plenty of energy right from 10 years, sometimes 9 years, sometimes even 6 years old children, and it goes on. And also our energy peaks high by the age of 18, sometimes 16, sometimes for some people it could be 20. So this is not an issue at all. And these Western European speakers and these so-called meditators and thinkers, I don't know why they make a lot of issue about physical orgasm. It's just that we eat food. It's just a Mooladhara chakra as it goes into yoga. And they make a lot of issue out of it, as if orgasm is impossible to happen in women by the men, or orgasm with the men through the women. This is pure bullshit. So this is the first issue which they are making, and it's a very superficial issue. It's very artificial. It's got nothing to do with any reality when they talk about it. And probably a lot of women also are there into exploitation of the same energy, and they talk a lot about physical orgasm. It's not an orgasm. It's simply the women are also as exploitive of the whole global society as men, because they follow the men blindly. Can't they see this very fact? ये लोग देख नहीं सकते कि भाई ऑर्गेज़म, फिजिकल ऑर्गेज़म, संकलित एनर्जी को इतनी अहमियत क्यों देनी है? ये कोई मुद्दा है ही नहीं. So this is the first pseudo issue, and now they are making another issue out of retention of semen. And one more exploitation is going on in our global society, and this is definitely coming from the European Western countries. Even in the Eastern countries, these things are happening. That they call, they think that when woman has a physical orgasm, she doesn't lose energy. Who says they don't lose energy? They also get tired. Don't you know, you women out there, you get tired? Men get tired, women get tired, the animal kingdom gets tired. So it's just a physical organism, and they all get tired. And then they make an issue out of retention of semen, and especially in Eastern yogic and spirituality culture, I would say tradition, they call it brahmacharya, and they make a lot of issue out of it. And this is also a pseudo issue. And the third issue which they are making is out of psychedelics. They're talking about a lot of psychedelic drugs through which they could get into some kind of meditation, experience of death, and out of the body experiences. They are all psychedelic experiences. Okay, I do agree about this, that it is a psychedelic experience. Through these psychedelics, through these drugs, you can have an experience of death. Maybe LSD, maybe mushrooms, maybe I don't know what all is going on in the market. Maybe marijuana, maybe cannabis. So anything could bring anybody to the experience of death. But then it has got nothing to do with the original experience of meditation, the original experience of enlightenment, the original experience of meditation. It has got nothing to do with the spine energy, which is called Kundalini Yoga, which is called Kundalini Awakening Yoga. It has got nothing to do with the heart chakra. So the European Western speakers, or maybe they are experiencing a lot of psychedelics, and they are looking for enlightenment. They're looking for enlightenment through these drugs. They can have a major breakthrough. They can have a major experience of meditation and the experience of death. But my dear friends, don't fall into this trap. It is a trap. They can never have this experience of meditation, the original experience of meditation, because you can have a glimpse and then you have to take a real path. You can have the same glimpse out of love. You can have the same experience out of a sexual orgasm. You can have the same experience out of people who are into sports. If they are running 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers, or maybe who are into martial arts, they also get, or maybe the dancers. So, or maybe sometimes who are mentally very mature, even if they are sitting lazy, they can have this experience of meditation. So when you talk about having glimpses, major glimpses, I'm talking about major, I'm not talking about the lighter ones. The major, when I say major, means the experience of death. They can have it through love, they can have it through sex, they can have it through drugs. But you cannot make it, you cannot say that it's an original enlightenment until you go through a proper discipline. So these three issues, the orgasm of a woman and a man, the psychedelics, and the retention of semen, a pressurized retention of semen. So you can have a very good physique, you can have a very good health, but this doesn't mean that you can surely have the experience of meditation. So these are the big three issues which they are making, and this is coming from European Western countries, and more or less what I see is that they never talk about the original master. In these last 20 to 30 years, there's a big transformation with Western European countries, Western European people, the tourists, the people who are sitting around in India or maybe any of the Eastern countries, and they don't talk about this master called Osho Rajneesh. They never talk about this person. They do not want actually that the Eastern countries or other countries should even talk, walk, and analyze about this person Osho Rajneesh, and he was actually, he is definitely a new world creator, just as other masters. And just like other masters were corrupted by these so-called intellectuals, maybe Buddha, maybe Mahavira, Muhammad, Christ, and all the other Chinese enlightened masters, George Gurdjieff from Russia, and in the same way, our Osho Rajneesh, he comes from the eastern part of this globe, India. And these people are also making a big misunderstanding that the Western and the European tourists and these people who come to India, they never talk about this guy. Why? Because he has got the ultimate solutions of whatever is going on in our present world, whether it is robotics, whether it is psychedelics, whether it is the young boys and girls. So they never talk about this guy. This is a great misfortune, or it's not misfortune, let us say they are very underestimated intellects. The intelligence has fallen down. It is heartless. It is heartless. Can you understand what I say when I say heartless? They are loveless people. They are mechanics. It's all mechanics. It's mechanical. It's robotics again. They're falling into a trap of robots. Robot programming of their own minds. So, and they are trying to say that consciousness can be created. No, my friends, consciousness can never be created. Consciousness is already there, which we need to discover. We actually need to rediscover. It's already there. The existence is full of it. The existence is full of consciousness, subconsciousness, unconsciousness, and the last stage is superconsciousness. The existence has already got the seed here. We need to break it, grow it, and then have the maturity level of having it. So whatever the artificial intelligence and the robots and the people and the robots, they're all the same. Machines, it's like human machines are making another machines, and they never talk about the thing called consciousness. I mean, you cannot create consciousness as anybody, whether it is human beings or the machines. So beware, you people. Beware, you people, you such people. This is all pseudoism going on, animalistic behavior. And you're trying to mislead the true message of all the enlightened legendaries. I will try my best to create more awareness on this subject. Because this education system, which is by the name of premzosh brahmasmi, self-immortality, quantum education system, there are these 20 points through the legendaries, through the enlightened legendaries, which have got a clear-cut message. I would talk about it again and again in future. Thank you so much, my dear friends. Love to all.